Hello everyone, this is Normal here for Technique, and in this video we'll share some of the tips and tricks you can do on the Huawei Honor 4X. So the Honor 4X is a brand new budget smartphone which is announced in India. So this runs Android 4.4 KitKat, and on top of that it has the EMUI version 3.0. So this is a customized ROM from Huawei, and we have lots of options and additional features which is not available on the stock Android. So let's get started with the tips and tricks. So first up, let's see from the lock screen. So this is the lock screen, and here we have a couple of interesting options. So you can see there is a camera icon here. So if you want to access the camera, just press and open the camera this way. You can just swipe to the top and open the camera. That's one way to open the camera. Now in the lock screen, you can just swipe from here to open go to the home screen. That's how you unlock the device. So you can just see this is how you unlock the device. And another interesting option with the lock screen is that if you just swipe from bottom to top, you can see additional options here. So these additional options are recorder, calculator, torch, and the camera. And you can see the controls here, that is pause, next track, save, share, settings, update. So you have certain amount of music controls along with the option to share, settings, and also update the lock screen settings. So these are the options available. So just swipe from bottom and you can get these options. And another interesting thing about the lock screen is that if you double tap anywhere on the lock screen, it opens the music player. So this is the music player. Just double tap and it will close the music player. Double tap on the home screen and it will open the music player. You have the controls, next track, a previous track, and other options include slide to unlock. So these are the options on the lock screen. Now going to the notification center, you can see lots of toggles available here. These are the quick toggles available. If you scroll down here, if you just swipe bottom, you can see additional toggles available. And here you can see an interesting option, edit. So if you click here, you can rearrange the toggles available. So if you just press and hold, you can just rearrange and change the toggle whichever you want in the first set and in the second set. So these are available options. And in the toggles we can see there are interesting options like the suspend button. So when you click the suspend button, you can see in the home screen you can see an option here. So this is the suspend button. If you click here, you have the buttons available. The home screen, the three capacity buttons are available on the suspend button as well. You can lock this or we can exit this. So this is the suspend button available here. That's one option. Then you can enable the ultra battery mode. So if you're running out of battery power, you can just enable the ultra battery. So we'll cover this ultra battery later. Then we have the one-handed UI. So this is useful if you're typing. Say for example, I'll just go to the we just go to the messaging center and type a new message. So here we can see this is the one-handed UI. So you can just make it left aligned or right aligned. This is the one-handed UI. So this is not available everywhere, but this is available when you're typing, and you can enable it from here. So these are some of the interesting options available in the the toggles. You can also enable 4G from there. Then let's go to the options available. There's a phone manager app. So this is very useful app. So just like the MIUI, this has a phone manager app. So just touch to scan and it will scan your memory and other apps as well. So it will do the optimization. So you can see here it's 87%. You can just touch to optimize. So that's how this app works. Then there is phone accelerator. You can see the processor running, and you can optimize the device by clearing the apps. Then there is storage cleaner. You can see if there is cache and other files available, you can clean the storage using this. So you can do that for phone as well as SD card. So that's the process. Then we have the harassment filter. So this is basically blocked SMS and calls, basically available to blocking calls and SMS, just like the marketing calls you want to block. Then there is power saving. So you can see there is three modes available: ultra power mode, smart power mode, and the normal power mode. And you can see the amount of battery power available, the time available here, that is displayed here. Then you can see the power monitoring. You can see which all apps are using up the battery, and you can optimize the battery available. So this you can see the details. So right now Facebook and Twitter you see using the battery, and you can also see the consumption level, the hardware, software, which all are using the battery the most. So that's the battery saving mode. Again, a very useful option available here. Then you have the traffic manager. So traffic manager is the data traffic manager. That's you can set the daily limit, or rather the monthly limit, and you can see which all apps are taking up the data usage the most. You can see Twitter on mobile data and Wi-Fi, these are enabled, and you can also see the system applications which are using the data. So that's very useful. Then you can enable the mobile hotspot. I mean, you can set which are the mobile hotspot, and then you can disable download and other settings using the mobile hotspot. So those are the options available. Then you have the notification manager. So you can see which all apps can use the notification. So this is whether you want a certain app to show the notification, so you can enable it from here. Then you have the app lock. So you can set a password here. Say let's just set one password. Now you can so you can see now you can enable or disable lock or unlock the apps. So right now you can see you can disable the lock apps. So this means you cannot access the particular app. So we'll just show you one option. So just lock the Facebook. Now let's go to the home screen and access Facebook. So you can see there is an app lock here. So now unless you enter the password, you will not be able to access it. So now you can see this is access. So that's the password manager here. Then if you just go there, and you can unlock the Facebook which we are locked previously. So that's then you have the do not disturb. So as it's self-explanatory, you can enable do not disturb, and your calls and SMS will be blocked. So that can be scheduled as well. Then that's all with this app. So it's a very useful app. And so there are lots of options available in this app. So it's very useful tool on your device. So that's the option. Now let's go to the home screen. So you can see here, if you press and hold the home screen, so we have the wallpapers, widgets, transition effects, and the layout. So these are self-explanatory. So wallpapers can be changed here. You can add widgets. Then there is transition effects. So lots of transition effects are there. So you can see how these transition effects work. These are real-time effects, and you can see when switching multiple home screens. So that's the option available. So you can save that. Then there is layout. You can have 4x4 icons or 4x5 icons. So that's another useful option. So those are the options available in the desktop. So now let's go to the settings and see other additional tools. So here if we go to the all settings, so we have the normal set of options like the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the data traffic management, etc. And we have the options for mobile hotspot, tethering, portable hotspot, VPN, etc. So there is home screen style. We can have the standard style or the simple layout. Simple layout is kind of light mode available on the MIUI version 6. So that's something like that. So we have only dialer. So you can see minimalistic and clean home screen with simple layout and large icons. Or you can have the standard layout. So these are the options available. Then if you go to the display, you can see that you can change the font size, font type, etc. Then you can display the carrier name. That's the cell phone carrier name can be displayed here. Then if you go to the storage, you can enable default storage location as internal storage or SD card. So once you have inserted the SD card, you can do that from here. Then you can go to the battery and monitor the battery percentage. You can see the battery options. Then you can see the power saving mode. This we already talked about, the ultra power saving mode, smart saving mode, and the normal saving mode. So these are the options available in the battery. Then going on down, you can see the notification manager. Notification manager, as I said before, you can select the which all apps can show the notifications in the device. So that can be enabled from here. Then there is protected apps. We have seen a power intensive app. These are protected, so you can see that allow apps to keep running after the screen is turned off. That's what the protected apps does. Then we have the option for security. So these are the normal security option, device administrator, and you can install apps from unknown sources. So those are the standard options. Then we have the manage apps. You can see all the apps running in the background, the downloaded ones and other apps. And you can see the default apps. You can set the default apps for each of these, the launcher, call, messaging, camera, gallery, music and email. So these are other options available. Then we have the networked apps. So you can see the apps which are using the network available here. So Twitter, Facebook and Instagram has access to mobile data and Wi-Fi, so you can disable for mobile data in case you're seeing these apps are taking a lot of storage, I mean a lot of data. Then we have the smart assistant, that's motion control. So here we have some additional useful tools like flip to mute. So flip to mute is mute the sound and stop vibrating from incoming calls by just turning off, flipping off the device. So you can see incoming calls can be mute and incoming timers and alarms can be mute. So that's one option. Then shake to rearrange, that's shake your device from the home screen editing mode to rearrange your icons. So that's a very useful tool if you want to rearrange the icons. Then cover screen, you can see here, cover the screen using palm of your hand and press side righty to turn it off. So just press on the screen and it will turn off the display. That's another gesture. Then we have the double touch to wake. So this is very useful tool. We'll just show you this one. It's very common tool these days. So double tap to wake and it will turn on the display. That's a pretty handy tool. Then you have draw letters to open application, that we have seen in a lot of other devices. So say for example, if you want to open camera, you can just draw C on the display from the lock screen, I mean from the display, and you can access the camera. Similarly you can open other apps like browser, music, etc. So this is the draw option. Then if you go back, you can see other options which include one-handed UI, which we already talked about. Then there is suspend button, smart cover, smart headset. These two options are available only if you're using the smart cover. Then disable the touch mode when you're using the device in the phone or bag. So that's another handy tool. So this is similar to the pocket prevent pocket dials on MIUI 6. So that's the options available. Then if you go now, if you press and hold the third button, that is the multitasking. So you can see the apps are currently running in the background, and you can just swipe and delete them. So if you want to delete a particular app from the background, just swipe to the top. And if you want to lock the app from being deleted, just swipe down and you can see a lock icon here. So that's how you prevent the app from being cleared in the background. So you can see flick up to clear all apps. So if you just swipe up, all the apps will be cleared except for the ones that are locked. So let's lock one more app. So you can see now, just if I flip, all the apps are released except these two apps. Now if you just swipe down, this will be unlocked, and now if I swipe, these apps will be cleared. So that's how the multitasking works, and this can be used to clear background apps and release the memory. So these are some of the tips and tricks you can do on a Phone X from Huawei, which runs Android 4 or for KitKat with the EMUI version 3.0. So hope these tips and tricks were useful for you. So if you have this device, do try them and get the better out of your device. So that's all guys, hope you like this video. If you have any queries, drop in a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. If you like this video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.